Okay, I finally was able to sneak some pizza boxes down to start my trashy journal. Okay. So just trying to get rid of this last piece of trash that I forgot to cut off with my scissors. So I cut up these boxes and I'm going to use them as the covers. I don't know how yet. Okay, I don't know. I might come up with a separate spine, or maybe like one of the backs of these I will use as a spine, and then one of the backs I will use as a flap, you know, a flipper flapper for the cover. So let's talk. So first of all, pizza boxes. All right, so cheese. See, I cut these. I already cut the flappies off of the cover ones. And then Supreme. Their Supreme is okay, but I'm kind of upset that it doesn't come with black olives. Just saying. Just saying, Red Baron. And they could really go a little heavier on the peppers. Okay. Less sausage, more pepper. All right, so if I use these as covers, I'm going to need a spinacle. So if I use one of these as the spine, but I flip it around, right? Let's cut this off because I've got a thought in my brain. This is already the same size. Okay. So if I have this and this, let's get rid of this flap just to be done with the flaps. All flaps have been deflappered. Okay. Fronts, backs, front, back, front, back. Okay. So we have covers. Which one do I want on front? I'll probably have the Supreme on the front. I'll have the pizza on the front because then I could put things on the pizza if I want. The cheese, I mean, the cheese. Then, if I take this piece and I put it in here like this, right? So that this is my spine, but on the inside of these, you still get a taste of the packaging. Although I should, because this is kind of flimsy, I should reinforce this with something. Maybe if I folded this in half. Maybe if I cut the pizza off. Because what if I turned it this way? Could I still do it this way if I cut that piece of pizza off? I mean, this would still work as a spine that way. Okay, so we won't do that, but we'll still keep the pizza. I kind of like the instructions too. Well, I'm going to have another one. All right, we're going to have another one that we can use the whole thing. You know, someday I want to look back at this and be like, oh, I remember that's how you used to make pizza. Because at that point, we'll have some kind of like super laser ray gun that you can just zap it and your pizza will be cooked. You can be like, oh, I remember when it took 20 minutes in an oven. Right, Moosh? Remember those days?
Yes. Because those days are right now.
They are? That's pretty cool.
You want to do that?
Maybe. We're in those days, she tells me. So I went to Goodwill today.
What?
I'm talking to my people. So I went to Goodwill today, and I got a super stapler, but that's not what I'm talking about. Although it's a really cool stapler. So anyway, I kind of have a problem with staplers, don't you think? I seem to always be getting staplers. This should be a thick enough spine to make some signatures, I would think. Right, all right. Okay, I was going to assemble it off camera, but I'll assemble and we can chat. So, I went to Goodwill today, and I found this machine, and it's by some company. I don't remember the name of the company, but it's one of the big companies that makes like miniature appliances. Not miniature ones, but you know, air fryers and Instapots and all that stuff. Well, they had this roaster, which is I've been looking to buy a Ninja one. And it is called the Ninja cooking system, and it's essentially, it'll roast, it'll proof bread, which I'm going to get started with making sourdough. So it's a proofer, it's a roaster, it's a slow cooker. You can pan sear, like if you make a pot roast, you can pan sear it in this machine and then leave it in there for slow cooking. So you don't have to do it on the stove first, you can do it in this machine. So it does a lot of stuff, okay? And I've been wanting to buy one. And I've been hemming and hawing because I don't want to spend, you know, $100 to $120. I don't want to spend one on an appliance. I just can't justify that. So I looked at it, and it's smaller than the Ninja one. And I understand Ninja is going to be more expensive and yada yada beta. So hold on, I'm just thinking because I'm going to have to put something over this to make this all go together nicely. I got the solution. We're just going to have to work on folding it, but it's going to make it much thicker, you know. So anyways, I haven't bought the Ninja one. So I saw that one at Goodwill today. I'm like, oh, you know, this will be a good opportunity because they usually have their appliances for 10 to 15 bucks, and I can pay the 10 or 15 bucks, and it will be, you know, and I'll be able to buy this and see if I like it. It was $50. And yeah, it looked clean. It looked like it might not have been used much, but that is going to be the day I spend $50 on a machine that right now at Walmart is on sale for $69. Okay, that'll be the day because it's smaller, and the smaller Ninja one right now is on sale. So, you know, I was going to buy the bigger one so I could make things in bulk. So that was pretty disappointing because I wanted to try it, you know. And I looked up this one new, and it was like the same price range as the Ninja one. You know, the smaller Ninja. So yeah, that was disappointing. But hey, man, life goes on, right? Life goes on. And we just have to learn to not have the fancy appliances. But all in all, our trip to Goodwill was uneventful and thrilling. Right, May? We have fun when we go to Goodwill. I want to buy some clothes because I want to make myself some new headbands because all my headbands are stretched out. And I went through some of my old clothes, but I didn't have a whole lot of like jersey cotton in there or like, you know, a t-shirt type material. So I was like, oh, you know, I'll look at a thrift store, but I knew I wasn't going to be looking at no Goodwill because I ain't paying $5 for a shirt to rip it up into frickin' headbands. So we're gonna have to find one of those thrift stores that has like the really cheap clothes, or like one of the church thrift stores nearby. At the end of a season, they sell all their clothes for like a quarter and a, you know, 50 cents. And so yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see if I just take my scissors in. So yeah, that's been my excitement. That has been my stinking excitement. It is stinking exciting. Right, Mel? Yeah. We haven't been able to do a whole lot because it has been snowing. Which has been nice. It's been a nice change. And we might get more this week, and we might get freezing rain tomorrow, and we might. So, we'll see, man. We gotta go grocery shopping tomorrow. Because I'm not going when the storm rush, the people who buy all the milk and eggs, I'm not going on the same day as them, okay? I'm not going to do it. You cannot make me go on the same day as those whackouts. I just have to buy regular things. Like I'm out of, how not straight is this? It's okay. It is for trash. I might be able to get a little bit of a, nope, that is glued. I need like, I need some puree, some tomato puree. I need some vegetables, like I'm out of fresh vegetables. I need some clams because I made a linguine with clam sauce last night, so now I have to stock my canned clams back up. You know, I need that stuff. I'm low on eggs, and we go through a lot of eggs. Huh, May?
Yeah.
We do a lot of egg things. So I just need to stock up on the stuff, you know, the junk that you have to buy. I just, you know, I can't go with all those crazy storm people. But, you know, normal non-storm people still have to shop, you know. So it's like you got to find the time to... They should have normal people hours and then crazy storm people hours, is what I think. You know, normal people hours. I'll go first thing in the morning. You know, if they're like, oh, normal people hours from 7 to 9. Great. I will be there. I'll be there at 7:30 and we will bang this shit out, okay? But then, you know... And then the crazy storm people could come in after that. Because I'm just not keen on crazy storm people. Okay. How am I going to do this? The bend for this box is over here. I'm trying to do this straight, which is really hard to do. This cover is going to be wonkaroni. Wonkaroni. Let's go ahead and zip this down. See, it's going to be crooked. I mean, if you're not measuring and if you're not precising things, then it's going to be a mess. Like the stuff that I make is a mess. So, yeah, I'm dreading the grocery trip. Hey, wow, that came out much straighter than I thought it would. So now I have to fill it up. We have to get some signatures done. We have to do some coordination of things. But also, I need to find the rubber bands I am going to use. Or maybe a elastic cord of some sort. Because I doubt I have any rubber bands that will be friendly enough to go around this thing. I got this. This is a rubber band, but that ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna have to use some cord. So I might end this here because of, you know, breaking off point. But I'm gonna show you some of the things I kept off of the box. So first of all, let me just show you this. This is what I've just put. This is what I put in my trash bin from this particular project here today. These are what I put in the trash bin. Okay. Oh, and I'm taking one out because one of them doesn't belong in there, so it's less than that. Okay, so I kept the strippies because A, tabs, B, strippies, you know, so I kept all the strippies. And I also, these were all just laying around, and I'm like, wow, how great would these be as little tabbies? And you can put a little sticker on there or whatever, right? Right? So here, this is some of my stuff. I could show you my trash, I guess. Would you like to see my trash? Would you like... Oh, I got to figure out what I'm going to do with the other cover. As like the flippy flappy. Huh. Okay. Okay. We're not done. We're not done. Sorry. Sorry to get your hopes up. This. Right? But it's going to cover up too much. It's going to cover up too much. Maybe if I just used the pizza part and maybe like not even the whole pizza part. We're going to hold off on that. So yes, we are done. So I'm sorry I lied again. But thank you all for hanging out. And I will see you in the next trashy, bashy, dashy, slashy video. Ta-ta for now.